Hello again everyone and welcome back to Inquisition. We are back here in the library of Skyhold. And there's something to read here. Let's have a read of this. The folly of General Not Sheraton. 4. And so it was that victory was absolute, and cheers were raised for General Not Sheraton. And so, buoyed by respect and admiration, Not Sheraton stood proud and removed the mask to state her true name. For had they not accepted her, had they not thrived by her leadership, had they not become comrades despite staged and masked and nonsense of protocol? And the answer was swift and bewildering, for they had not, and swiftly she was bundled away amid calls of imposter and spy, and other terms she could not know, for she still did not know all they. Yeah, never assume things, eh? Helisma.
Greetings to you, Inquisitor. I am to serve as assistant to any research concerns.
Oh.
You'll find my skills are exceptional. I hope they prove useful.
What happened to Minave? Yeah, you replaced Minave?
You're taking over the duties of Minave.
Yes. She said she was needed elsewhere and that I should serve the Inquisition to the best of
Needed elsewhere? That's a weird one.
What is she doing?
I wasn't told.
That's worrying. What are your abilities?
How can you serve the Inquisition?
I am to aid in the research of all creatures encountered in your efforts as leader of the Inquisition.
What makes you particularly qualified?
I remember being fond of animals. I don't remember why.
Okay, you're a tranquil?
You were made tranquil.
Yes, I am tranquil. It was necessary due to a willful nature that made wielding magic a dangerous endeavor. I remember that being a difficult time, but I cannot remember why. My skills are well used in my current position.
How are your duties going?
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
Adequate, based on the partial improvements to Skyhold.
Partial improvements.
Yes, Inquisitor.
They will get better. So do I have research to turn in? Oh yes I do. Bits and pieces, nothing overly major, but it'll help, I'm sure. Where did I come in? Did I come in here? I'm sorry, hold on, I'm a bit lost right now. No, I think I came in here. What the Sorry, I'm just lost. No, I came in this way, didn't I? I came in here. Did I? No, I clearly did not come in this way, because Solus is standing right here now.
What was this place? So much room for whatever was here.
Well, let's have a read of what's in here first. Request for resources in the Fade. Regarding your request, as a noted partner of the Inquisition, Lady Montilier has ensured our contacts are quick to reply. The few titles on hand accompany this letter, with the remaining en route from libraries in Valrio and surrounding Archivist Bannon. Fate and Spirits, Mysterious by Brother Ferdinand Genetivi, and Enchanter's Observations by Anonymous, The Unholy Grace, Author Unknown, on Silver Chords by First Enchanter Irving, Wisdom Failed, The Hedge Mage, collected by First Enchanter Heron, translations of the Elilan Excavation, collected by Brother Ferdinand Genetivi, Vintage Journeys Inward by Archon Vias, Our Legion Harp by formerly Sister Lordine, Speaking to the Other, a translation by Lady Gin, on Lyrium a Templar's Memoir by Sir Treus, Dalish Myth and Collected Truths Against, collected by Sister Patrine, Elvahan Disfalsis, Triu Metodrakas, untranslated, author unknown. There are 2 more pages of titles listed beneath. So, clearly we got a shit ton of fucking books on the Fade, which I'm sure Solus is just absolutely thrilled about. Why is this up here? The Rotunda and the Fresco. Sister Liliana, as per your request, I have made a thorough examination of the fresco adorning the Rotunda. I first attempted to clarify its intent with Messer Solas. Forgive me, I know he's not titled within the structure of the Inquisition, but the more I learn of his experience, the more awkward I feel not using a formal honorific. On the mural, all Messer would say is Skyhold is his fortress, meaning of course the Inquisitor. These are his actions. He is of course correct. The subject of each edition is self-evident. On the medium and method, it is elven fresco, pigment and plaster, and it is grand. I have rarely been privileged to observe such skill as it is applied. It is considered with long periods of study before the image emerges, all cloth and with certainty. It speaks of how I imagine elves view the world and the measured nature of their step. I should expect such competence from Messer, given his probable years of study, but it's still an amazing work. Demonstrations and art Demonstrating an art with few living practitioners, even among the Dalish, Archivist Bannon. Okay, so well, this stuff they're referencing there, it's quite grand. Right, Solus.
What can I do for you?
Tell them more of yourself. If I can learn anything more about you.
What you told me of yourself and your studies. If you have time, I'd like to hear more.
You continue to surprise me. All right, let us talk. Preferably somewhere more interesting than this.
Oh, where are we going? Where are we being whisked off to here? Why can't I see Solus just transporting me into the Fade, just randomly? Oh god, I think he is, you know. Solus, please be careful. I don't want to end up in some freaking hellscape. I'm very curious as to exactly where we're going, you know, because it is Solus, and he is, you know, very much up on the Fade, so get the feeling we're going to be going to some rather mysterious location here. Because he says someplace more interesting than this, which indicates he's not happy where he is. I mean, Skyhold's a big place. You can move somewhere if you like, Solus. You know, I'm sure we can keep track of you somehow. Skyhold's got a lot of ground to cover. But I do wonder if we are going to be going to some like place on the other side of the veil, maybe, where he can like demonstrate or show me some stuff. Because it is regarding his knowledge of all this, so maybe he might be able to show us in person rather than just talking about it. But we shall find out right now. The loading times in this game are incredible. Like, there's one downside I can really give this game. It's this. Like, again, I know it might not be the game's fault, but it's definitely, compared to the other games that I tend to play, long loading times. Which is understandable in some instances, but like, for example, the one last time when I went to sit on the throne to judge someone, and then the game broke after 2 minutes of loading, probably more, and didn't even take me anywhere. Just reset basically it's not good, you know, not good. Why do I get the feeling it's gonna happen again? Oh no, hold on, I can hear something. We are going somewhere. Right, Solus, what have you got for me? I heard some really faint laughing in the back. What the hell? Oh. Whoa, what the fuck?
Why here?
Haven is familiar. It will always be important to you.
We talked about that already.
What the hell?
I sat beside you while you slept, studying the anchor.
Thank you.
I'm glad someone was watching over me.
You were a mystery. You still are. I ran every test I could imagine. Searched the Fade, yet found nothing. Cassandra suspected duplicity. She threatened to have me executed as an apostate if I didn't produce results.
Christ. Wouldn't allow that.
I would never have agreed to that.
You were in no position to argue.
Well, that's true. I was kind of knocked out, wasn't I? So
You were never going to wake up? How could you? A mortal sent physically through the Fade. I was frustrated, frightened. The spirits I might have consulted had been driven away by the breach. Although I wished to help, I had no faith in Cassandra, or she in me. I was ready to flee.
But you didn't.
But you stayed.
I did. I told myself, one more attempt to seal the rifts. I tried and failed. No ordinary magic would affect them. I watched the rifts expand and grow, resigned myself to flee, and then...
And then you found me.
It seems you hold the key to our salvation. You had sealed it with a gesture. And right then, I felt the whole world change.
I'm glad you stayed, yeah.
For all our sakes, I'm pleased that you stuck around.
As am I. You have fractured rules of man and nature, and you will shatter more before you are done. To visit me here, and you not even a mage.
What do you mean?
Where do you think we were?
This isn't real.
Well, no. Haven's in ashes
That's a
by
matter
now.
of debate. Probably best discussed after you wake up.
Whoa! What the Wow, okay. Well, that was an interesting Wake up. Solus is like a goddamn... I was going to say ventriloquist, that's not right, it's a hypnotist. Right, so we'll be back once we, well, wake up, I suppose. And we're back in our room, which, I mean, I guess I should have anticipated, considering we were just in a dream sequence, but... Still a bit of a strange one, that. Okay, anyway, let's get back to whatever it is we were doing then. I'm not 100% certain. Well, I'm glad that we gave Solus kind of some renewed belief, because, you know, he seems a decent fellow. And he's very knowledgeable, so I'm glad to have him around at the very least. Let's remember where the hell I'm going now. Like, I badly need to remember where I'm going. Hold on. I'm genuinely lost right now. I feel so lost. So right, so down here was where Solus was. Those birds chirping around are ridiculous, by the way. So Solus again, hello.
Sleep well?
That was incredible, yeah.
I've never done anything like that before. Do you regularly talk to people in dreams?
No. Consider that one more rule you have effortlessly broken in your rise to power. I had no idea that the anchor would allow you to dream with such focus. It is true.
What's that thing on his desk, by the way? It's glowing.
I am reasonably certain we are awake now. And if you wish to discuss anything, I would enjoy talking.
Right, tell me about your journeys.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I would be happy to share it with you.
They're about old ruins.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found the ruin of Barandur, a lost Tevinter city buried deep beneath a dead and barren wasteland. Volcanic ash had sealed it tight. In one dark moment, every living creature in the city seared and smothered. They were statues in the ashes, like a mold made to recall the lost.
Tell me about spirits.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
I met a friendly spirit who observed the dreams of village girls as love first blossomed in their adolescence. With subtlety, she steered them all to village boys with gentle hearts, who would return their love with gentle kindness.
Oh,
The matchmaker, so I called her. That small village never knew its luck.
that's nice.
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a savage human horde go marching toward the battlefront. They sang a soldier's hymn to keep formation. Primal music shook the ground. These savage, unwashed warriors carried harmonies no chantry choirs mastered. Though their cause was all but hopeless, they sang songs that made the spirits weep.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Right. Okay. So, as we were, where's this go? Oh God, hello. So this is the battlements, right? We'll leave this for now. I don't want to go exploring the battlements just yet. Just to go back to the main hall by any chance. It does. Nice. Oh, hello, Mother Giselle. I will catch you up, Giselle, don't worry. I'll be with you. Where's this door go? This door goes upwards somewhere. Wait, is this the one that we just took? Yes, it is. I feel so lost right now. Okay, what's up here? Construction report surfacing. Paint, plaster, tile, plaster, stone. Previous occupants have redressed over and over. Most are solid, some I would strip down to the stone. The strength of this place is the foundation. Are we here for the long term, or is the Inquisition temporary? Amsel, masonry. Do it right. The Inquisition is only temporary if we fail, and we're not failing the Inquisitor, Sir Morris Quartermaster. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. And don't worry, I'm not planning on failing anytime soon. Ideally, I would prefer it if we did not fail. Strongly prefer it if we didn't fail, actually. So that's that. What about the other side of the... Yeah, where's this go? There's one going down. Let's check what's down here. Ooh, curious. Like a little trophy room, looks like. Oh. Oh, it's our collection of bottles. Nice. It's where we store our dragon piss.
No end of it. I can store an army.
You certainly can. Oh, what's this? Yes, another note from the kitchens. How many times do I have to say this? If it falls on the floor, it's still good to eat. 5-second rule. Potatoes, flour, dried peas, salted meat, and willow switches. What? I don't want to know. Once again, please keep the elf out of the kitchen and check the sugar daily to make sure it is still sugar and not salt. Head cooked donation. Beneath this is written, try keeping this out, followed by an arrow pointed towards a crude drawing of a phallus. That sounds like it's probably Sarah causing problems, actually. Okay, so that leads out the castle. We will explore the exteriors soon, don't worry, I'm just... The shit. What the hell's going on above ground right now? Do you want to know? Whoa, what's this? What is this? A lot of books in here. Oh, fantastic! We got experience, but we didn't actually get anything. Do we have any more codex entries? We do. Places. On Skyhold. Ah, so this carried on. Skyhold has not just been claimed time and again, but sacked as well. We've managed to uncover some remnants, including a scratching under a pillar that mentions the name given by your witch, all but still long after the place had been built over. But the author knew something of its first purpose, or at least something of a legend. Varland Evandalis, him Sabellanaris, Sanelgar, Malanda, him Samaras, Fenateldin, word missing. Nadasalin, Telravas, Nisuli, Telsethanera, Tarasilan, Telas, Venia, Abarathvia, word missing. Even with assistance from your elf, we manage only a partial translation. Elven is often a game of intents, not direct mapping of phonetic meaning. That means it's a mess. Our belief transformed into everything. Assertion, problem, uncertain. All time is transformed into the final/first death, uncertain. Inevitable threatened victory and horrible promised freedom in the untorn veils, uncertain. Where the sky is held up back, where the people gain love that is an apology, promise from to, missing subject, uncertain. Mostly complete as fragments go. The rhythm is strange, not like others I've recorded. Perhaps less a poem than a statement, the elven language does tend to meander. That's very rude to the elves, isn't it? Nope, that door just locked on us. Nice. What's this? The Pyramids of Parvolan. The island called Parvolan was the first land in Thedas to be taken by the Qunari and has been held by them ever since. But while the Qunari have raised their own marvels on the island, the famed city of Qunandar comes to mind. Parvolan had a rich history before the Qun ever came to its shores. Tear your eyes from Qunandar's wonders and look instead to the jungle. There you'll see the ruins of vast cities that proclaim in silence, we were here. Parvolin's distinctive pyramids looming from the overgrowth have remained largely intact even if their intended purpose has been lost. They do not seem to be tombs, though some chambers contain bodies that have been carefully preserved. Amazingly, the pyramids' proportions are mathematically perfect. Since their alignment is so precise, one suspects they serve some scientific purpose. Observatories, perhaps? Anvan Therastes has observed that the shape of the Parvolin pyramid seems perfectly to match the constellation Solium. We know more of the pyramids than we do of the humans who built them. The Qunari came to Parvolin as conquerors, but there is no history and little sign of battles fought on the island's shores. A civilization that could build such vast cities would surely have defences, armies, perhaps weapons alien even to the Qunari. So why is there so little proof of resistance? One answer may lie in what remains of their temples. Beneath the leaves and vines covering the walls, you can still make out the stylized carvings that adorn them. The paint has long since flaked away, but the silhouettes are clear. Intricate sea creatures, shipwrights, musicians, archers, and kings. Here and there, odd figures are depicted, tall, horned, always in a position of authority and respect. What were these horned figures to the ancients of Parvolin? Priests ritualistically crowned? Heroes, gods perhaps? We may never know the truth, but when the Qunari arrived from the sea, horned and carrying the word of the Qun, perhaps instead of conquerors, the people of Parvolin saw an old legend returning to them. This is all supposition. The humans of Parvolin are Qunari now, their ancient civilization discarded like a child's toy, yet the pyramids remain along with the old cities. The island itself, one day greater scholars may hear what they have to say. A lot of stuff to read. So I think on that note, guys, we're going to leave this episode here. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, then please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will catch you in the next episode of Inquisition. Thanks again, guys. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.